There we go. This is the game. You know this game, if you've seen it at all. And over the course of these streams, I'm just going to be working on the game, basically. You know, if this picks up, if people kind of take an interest in this, I'll definitely be using this time every Thursday to answer questions, kind of see how people are doing, and just try and raise awareness for the game, really, if nothing else. And also it's a good bit of kind of like, it's sort of 2-3 hours where I can just kind of focus on making the game, basically, because I easily get distracted with all manner of other like biz dev bits and pieces that have to be done that I didn't really think about or consider when I first started making this. So this is a nice little kind of like 2-3 hour kind of block that I can put for myself, where I can just focus on this, basically, and you guys can kind of come along for the ride and enjoy this journey with me. And thank you, Governor. Thank you for coming to GamerFest, and thank you for playing Axyz and continue your support. It is greatly appreciated. Yeah, even like just one person, you know, kind of saying, "Hey, I really want to play your thing," is very humbling. So thank you for being here. I feel like I'm pretty much prepped. I have a cup of tea. I have a clementine. I have a scented candle that's going right now. I've got some chilled lights in the background, and I've got some chill music playing. So I think I'm good. I think I'm good to just work on some levels. The plan is I'm going to go for about 2 to 3 hours every Thursday with this, unless I get stuck with something, and then, I don't know, maybe I'll cut the stream short. But for the time being, we're here. So and if you're in the chat, you know, feel free to kind of chat with me. I am here to talk. If you have questions about the game, if you have questions about anything else, about me, about yourself, like, hey, this is a very low-key, chill environment, and we're all here to have a good time. So thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this. And how are you doing, Governor 91? How is your Thursday? We're 11 days into the year. Has it been an exciting? It's almost 2 weeks. Is it an exciting 2 weeks so far? Probably more exciting than mine. Well, I went to Galway last Saturday for this kind of mentorship thing that Ardan are doing, which is going really well. So, like, my start to the year has been okay so far. Now, for a bit of context for what we're doing here, so anyone that got to play the demo at GamerFest got a sense of what like the first 10 levels of the game will be, and I've rejigged a little bit of those first 10 levels, but obviously at some point I had to kind of start making the rest of the game as well. So I'm currently working on World 2. I think I do have like stationary, like static spikes in the first world, and for at least for the time being, unless, you know, I change my mind, the plan for World 2 is I'm going to introduce spikes that, you know, shoot up and down. So players now have to kind of handle not only, you know, spikes that they have to jump over, but now we're going to have spikes that, you know, I might have like a row of like 3 or 4 that are alternating at different points, and you have to kind of work your way through them. It's nothing that hasn't been seen in games before, but it, at least it adds a little bit of complexity, and I'm gonna, you know, work on, because one of the things I want to make sure that I do with Axyz is that progression of difficulty that you get in puzzle games, where you're constantly introducing new mechanics, new ideas, but, you know, there's that gradual curve that you get with difficulty. And GamerFest was really interesting for that, because I feel like I kind of nailed it, and the issues that the levels had were more based on like the camera not being able to move in the way that it needs to be for the final version of the game, more so than the actual level design. Alright, enough rambling. So this is, I'm not sure if this is going to be the first level of World 2. What I've typically found when I've been making levels is I'll come up with like an idea, and this is kind of similar to, like, I used to play in a band. I used to play music. I used to play guitar. I still play guitar, but you know, I used to play guitar in a band, and I would have a similar issue where I would make a bit of music, and then I'd be like, this isn't complex enough. This is too simple. You know, because of my obsession with stuff like Soundgarden, and this kind of constant need to make something more complex than it really needed to be, just for, I don't know, my own fucking ego or whatever. And it's kind of been a similar thing I've had with, hello Maria, you shouldn't even be here, you should be getting ready to go out. Bless you, sweetheart. And I have a similar issue sometimes when I'm making levels where I'll make a level and then it seems too simple, and then I have to go and make it way more complicated than it needs to be. And even with something that I didn't think was that complex, obviously because I'm the one making the levels, I'd find that when other people would play some of these levels that I thought were easy, there would be something that I overlooked, or something that wasn't kind of easily communicated to the player. So I'm trying to be very, very conscious of that, to try and avoid that as much as possible. And I'm not going to get it perfect every time. I do think that a lot of the way that you solve those issues is just by having people play the game and you seeing them play it, and then you go, all right, I overlooked this specific mechanic or part of the level, whatever it may be. But I need to make the levels first before that can happen. So this is a general idea I have for the first level so far, but I might tweak this. I might remove these sections here. I don't know yet. What I need to do first of all is set up the config. We have no name for the moment, so I'll just call you default until something else comes along. Something slightly more snappy. Yeah, I mean, I certainly had a few people kind of have that similar impression after playing at Game Fest, which again is so like heartwarming to hear. So kind of you, thank you. I don't know what the plan is yet. Like, I'm hoping I'll have the Steam page up within like the next month or two. I don't think I'll have the demo on there, but at least like people will be able to wishlist it. But I will have the demo available elsewhere for people to play. So you know, in the next kind of month or two, we should be at the point that you'll be able to play that. Now, what was I doing? I need to change the scene. That should be fine. Alright, no music on. Play focused. Cool. Alright, so let's just check that this level loads up. It said no music. Alright. The menu currently is in an unfinished state, shall we say. So ignore how messy it is. Where's... There we are. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, I must have the config loaded somewhere else. Oh, I know why. I know why. Yeah, because I didn't load the level up there. Good job, Mark. Not prefab. There we go. Cool. Okay, we should be good now. There we go. Cool. All right. So the level loads up. Might need to adjust the camera a little bit. As in the in-game camera, not the camera looking at me right now. Because I want to make sure, like, I'm trying to make sure that the camera that rotates around the level is as central as possible. Which is easier, like, for levels like this, where currently it's very symmetrical. Some of the other levels aren't as symmetrical, and they can be a bit trickier. But I want to make sure that, currently, as you can see, the level clips, not clips through the camera, but the camera's too close, you can't see the whole level at all times. So I need to work on that. Alright. So, my tapes are rotating the wrong way. I can fix that, that's not an issue. And the ball is facing the wrong way, so we'll fix that after. And the level hasn't generated fully, so yeah, that's fine, that's fine. All things we can easily fix. Let's go and fix this all now. Phase 1 complete. Actually, I should change the camera as well. All right. Let's see if we're good now. Okay, tapes will rotate the right way. That's good. And the level's properly generated. But my key... my key's rotating the wrong way. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, let's just... So one of the things I've been doing is, you know, I'll build like a level to some degree that I think it would be. But then I want to go into the level because the way this game works, in terms of the way that you can switch around the axes, sometimes I'll find like a way that I could get around the environment in a way that I wasn't intending. So I like to go in and kind of playtest the level a bit. Playtest the level a little bit and just kind of see like, okay, how does this actually look in game? Because there is a big difference between how the game looks in game and how it looks when you're just looking from a screen. Like, you know, if I drag the window over here, you know, there's a little bit of a difference looking at it like this and looking at it like this, you know? But the question is, what do I want to do with this level? What do I want to accomplish with this level? So we're introducing the fact that the spikes can go up and down. I think I want to at least have like a second level where I really like challenge the player on how they could go across those spikes. So I don't want to make it too complicated so far. But something I think I do want to do, but that should work fine actually. Actually, while we're here, let's fix the camera as well, because yeah, you can see it's not quite central. I actually don't remember where's the rotation for the camera. It's been a while since I've had to actually move this camera about. Yeah, it's the preview camera, isn't it? Right. My mouse is being problematic. Okay. Maybe we'll move you up a bit as well. Okay, we'll try about that. Should probably keep the FOV the same across all levels. Just keep that consistent. I need to bring the camera out some more, maybe? Okay, yeah, that definitely broke. So I think one issue I still have at the moment is the player can like gravity switch while in the air, and I'm going to remove that, but it's still in at the moment, which means that I think if I press the gravity switch too early when landing on the block, I think it breaks something. And you're still not generating properly. Which doesn't help. Doesn't help at all. Why would you not just generate first time when I say? Unless there's something wrong with the block. No, block is fine. Ooh. I can't... It's one thing to be annoyed during a stream at a game you're playing that you didn't make, but it's another thing to be annoyed at your own game when it's not behaving the way you want it to. What the fuck? Thinking about it. So, should probably... Do I want to add spikes to every corner? One of the things I want to do with the game is I want to try and really incorporate this idea that you want to, you know, go to every point on a map, every point on a level, because there's always going to be something to find, whether it's a tape, whether it's the key, whether it is you know, it could be something simple, but there's like a reason that you're going to hit every point on a level. So I want to make sure that, you know, I don't want an empty space like this, even if it's not the kind of quickest way to finish the level, because, you know, I want to incentivize replayability where a player wants to play the level more than once because they want to try and collect everything, they want to try and get the quickest time. So I can probably afford... Let's take this one. All good. Yay, we're working now. How about that? And the other thing as well is, like, sometimes a level can look simple, but when you're playing it actually from the perspective behind the ball, it makes it feel more complex than it actually is. Maybe there's something I can do with that, actually. Could there be a reason that you want to jump off there? how is a player going to want to do this then? They come around here, they grab that tape, they go up and around, which then brings them down this way. And there's a tape there, so that's going to want to keep them going that way. That's fine. And then they come up here and they'd go around. Okay. Nope. Still get confused with my X and my Z. Better. Kind of. Actually, you need to come in a little bit, don't you? There you go. Oh, right, what's the loop? What's the loop at this level? Is there a reason that they would want to shoot across? Or be up here? You know, where am I going to put spikes? The whole idea of this level is to introduce the spikes, so where am I going to put the spikes? That makes sense. I think I like the idea of putting a spike right below the key. And maybe for the laugh, we'll put an alternating one either side. Ah, you're the wrong way around. Oh, fuck, I'm playing still. Damn it. Good job, Mark. It's not often that I make that mistake, but every now and again it creeps in. Alright, we're all good there, we're all good there, so... Spikes him. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Now, where am I putting my exit? And where am I putting my tape? Currently, you can't get on the underside, I don't think. Is there a way to get underneath? You can come up, you can come around. Is there a way for them to get underneath? Do you not? Only one way to find out. Jump in the game. Still not underneath. I don't think there's any way the player could get underneath currently. Is there a way that I can get the player to go underneath? Of course there is, but how do I do it in a way where they have to discover it? What is a way? What is a way? That would be far too simple. Oh, what to do? What to do? What to do? I guess I could be a dick, and I could just put like static spikes along here. So that way the player, because I could make a cube underneath. You know, let's just explore that and see what we get out of that. Hey, where did my spikes go? Oh, I didn't put the spikes where I said I was going to put the spikes. Good job, Mark. You know, I can just put that maximize now. So the player can look at the spikes, see that the key's there, and they'll be like, right, we need to get up and around. It's not that much in the way of puzzle solving, but it's at least, I guess, gets them thinking about the space. And then they can be like, alright, we can jump across there, jump across there. Could put something on the other side, I guess. And so they're not going to jump down. But they could jump down there as a way to get the key. And then they need to jump down here because that's how they get to this guy. Alright. And then they could jump back down there. Hey! And there you go. There's the exit. Alright, that kind of works. Alright. Although, so currently I'm quite heavy in terms of my tapes. Because I've got I've got two that side, I've got one underneath, and I've got one there, and I've got one over here. And then I can throw in a coin or two and kind of even it out. And then I have to kind of think about, like, in terms of what's the optimum route for the player to try and do the level as quickly as they can. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Oh my god. Oh. Could probably just put one on top. Maybe throw in a spike or two, just to make it fun. Though, I'm always wary when I've got like a line of 5, because I've seen with some of the other levels, if you've got a player who's like careening down up this side and then flips over, they don't have a lot of wiggle room to realise they're about to run into spikes. And I want to try and avoid failure coming in the form of a player's getting ahead of themselves and then they get hit by a spike, but it's only because they saw it at the very last second. Because that feels a bit cheap in terms of like a way a player can die. So I think I'll settle for one spike in the middle, because I think 2 blocks is fair. Like if you move forward and then you don't stop by the second block and then you hit by the spike, I kind of feel like that's on the player at that point. Alright, we got a spike up there. You're a spike up as well, right? Yeah. We got down. Okay, cool. So I'm going to put a 2 downs here. If I wanted to be a real dick, maybe I could do a level that's like individual cubes and there's spikes. Alright, I think I have an idea for my next level, at least anyway. Make a mental note of that, Mark. No, don't want to do that. Right, where are we going to throw in a coin? Where is... I guess the one thing is, like, there's not much more that you need to do. Actually... Oh no, the player can't get there anyway, because they can't get on the inside of that. No, that works perfectly, because the only way they can get to that tape is they have to go from here up there. So it kind of gives them a reason to at least explore a little bit more of the underside, so that's fine. I'm happy with that. I won't put the coin that side, because that means they have to do all that twice, and that's a bit much. I think we go for a coin there, maybe. And that could be the bulk of this level done. Ah, the exit. Where to put you? Where? For the moment, I'll leave you there, but I want to find a way that that loop feels like you have to remember where the exit is, instead of just kind of running back into it. I'll leave you there for a second. Which way would the player want to go? Let's just say they want to go right. How would that go? They can see the coin. Ooh, there's a tasty coin. They can't see the tape up there yet. Let's go this way. What am I going to find? Because they could be shooting along and boom! Oh wait, I missed that. There's a tape there. Oh, alright, so they can get on the inside of here. Interesting. See? This is why you have to playtest your levels. You find things that you didn't register could have happened before. Okay, that Jesus, how do I even do that? How did I discover that? I need to go back there. Retrace my steps. I went this way. No, did I go this way? Well, I couldn't have gone this way because I didn't collect the tape. Fuck. I was on. No, I was on that side, wasn't I? Yeah. Right. So if I go along here and go all the way around, when I come back here, I have to line it up. But that's how you get on there, and then that still can't get on the underside though. But that gives me kind of like at least a little bit of a new kind of slant on this level. Interesting. Because one of the things I'm enjoying with the game as I make it is, and certainly when I've watched other people play it, is like kind of just discovering, sometimes by accident, but sometimes at the corner of your eye, you can see a platform that you didn't even really register. You weren't looking for it, that you could like jump down and get to it that way. And that's kind of like the fun of this game, and like when you discover you can move around the environment in ways that you didn't see before, that's kind of where I feel like the magic of the game really comes across. But I don't want to put the block in the middle, because the problem, if I put the block in the middle, the player can immediately jump on there, unless I put a spike in the middle. But then if I put a block in the middle, that does still sort of telegraph to the player that, hey, you can this is a point of interest for a reason. But I guess by the point that the player is like here, they might have forgotten about that block in the middle. But let's see. But from there, how does the player get underneath? That's the thing I need to now kind of like figure out. I guess one thing I could one thing I could do is make the square bigger. Because yeah. Oh, that's a real dick move, Mark. That's a real dick move. Because if I put it here, and then I move the squares apart, the player can't jump. It's too far to reach over there. But the player can reach down there if they jump from this block. But then if they're on that block, can they get... Yeah, they can get... Well, no. Then the issue becomes how do they get back? I like it. I just need to figure out this last bit of how the fuck do I get them back up to topside. guess one thing I've not really considered is this idea that I can use spikes to block the way forward, or block, like, so you can only go one way. But it can still be used for the purpose of shooting up over here. But now we're running into this same old story of like, am I making this too complicated? So what do I need to do here? I need to basically widen this whole thing out. Right, so there's no way they can jump on that besides from there. That's fine. But it's symmetrical, so I should do the same on the other side. Recall, yeah, recall. I don't know, I guess. Let's kind of get in there and fuck around and see if it works. Okay, so let's do that. And actually, while I'm here, where's my time limit? Actually, I have no idea what happens if I do 0. Should have asked John about that. John is the programmer on this game. He's very talented. But I guess sometimes certain things are in that you don't actually quite know how they work when you're not the one that programmed it. 2, 1, game over? Yeah, sure. Alright, okay. That's, at least we know now. Yeah, so there's an option just to turn the time off. So we'll put it at 1000, which might break the UI. But we'll see. Alright, so immediately you can see that there are spikes below. So that if it at least catches the player's eye, it gives them something to think about. So that's good. Then come along here. Boom, I can see a block. How do I get to that block? Again, catches the player eye. Something to think about. Though I did find during the Gamerfest weekend that a lot of the time blocks, certainly on like the last level, there's a specific block that's placed in a way that if you're kind of looking around the environment, it should catch your eye, and it didn't. And that might be again just because the camera, I don't have it in there so you can look up and down, and maybe if that was in there that would help. But that is something to consider. So the player might come along here, boom, get that, come back out, jump across. Right, now we're along here. Oh, but they can jump on that way. Where did they jump on that way from? Oh, shit. Whoops. Right, through here. Boom, boom, boom. Right, where are we on? Oh, hello. Huh. Oh yeah, I forget you can do that. Here's how my game will look on a Xiaomi Redmi Note 7. Where's my phone? Where's my Google Pixel? Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. It's a bit too thin. Oh, I guess that could kind of work. Maybe the game will come to mobile, who knows? No promises yet. Alright, so we're over there. Right, that's where we're jumping from. Yeah, that should fix that issue. Yep, okay. They definitely can't reach it from there. And then they go up. Get the tape. And then they're going to drop from here. And then it's not generated properly, for fuck's sake. But I think the general idea of that works. The issue I've got there is the way the camera works in terms of the camera clips with like a block behind it. It makes the mesh of the block disappear, and that doesn't look so well when you're falling at speed. So that's something I'm going to have to consider about how to make that not look as bad as it does. Oh, come on. How are you still doing that? I guess we'll go find out if the other one's doing that. Yep. Time for my first bit of chocolate. Of which I don't think I have much left in it. I wonder if there's just something about, like, the height that I'm falling from that's fucking up the ball somehow. I don't think so, because the gravity switch works fine. Okay, you're working now. Yeah, and you can't go down there. So then you're like, huh, which way do I go? Oh look, I can go this way. And look, there's the key. Then how do we get back up? So what am I doing it? Okay, I'm not sure about the flow in general. It still feels like the underside is a bit underbaked in terms of what there is to do, but it's all kind of there at least. No! So you're like, okay, I got the coin. How do I get up here? We go back. We jump down. Get the tape. We have all 5 tapes. And then we just jump down there like that, and then boom. Alright, yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I wonder if I should put this tape somewhere else. No, you're fine where you are. I think I need a second coin down here, maybe. If nothing else. Because it feels a little bit barren. So I've got a coin that side. And we'll put a coin here, I guess, for the moment. Okay. That's all good. Okay, so that's fine in terms of if you want an easier, quicker way to capture the key. But then obviously you're missing a tape. So you want to try and do it in a way where you can collect the tape and the key together. So that kind of works. Okay. I think I'm pretty happy with how that level's currently so far anyway. But you need a name. You need a name. That'll do for now. Now, to try my really devious idea for a level. You're definitely not going to be level 12 at the end of this, if this goes how I think it's going to go, but at least for the moment. Actually, I tell you what, I'm going to take a quick 10-minute break, and then I'll come back, and then I'll have a second stab at this, so I shall be back shortly. Hello. We are back. So, that's one level down. And I have an idea for another level. So let's get to it. Let's close Twitter, close everything. Let's just have pure focus. Excuse me. Alright. So, my idea. I just want to check these are all actually. No, they're not. Let's go this on the template as well, because otherwise I have to do this every time. Or was I already on the template there? I guess I was already on the template. That's handy. So, the idea that I've got here is a series of blocks, just kind of individual blocks that have the shooting spikes on them. I'm not exactly sure how the level's going to be arranged. Excuse me. But the idea is that you're kind of bouncing between just kind of like a web or a maze of these individual blocks, and certain sides of the blocks are going to have the individual spikes on them, and you kind of have to just figure out how to not get fucked, you know. Jordan! Hello, Jordan. It's good to see you. Happy New Year. Hope you had a wonderful New Year and Christmas. Yeah, look, I mean, we're getting there, you know. I hope you're doing well, and thank you for bouncing onto the stream. You can look at this nightmare that I'm about to create for my own perverted pleasure and no one else's. Alright, let's... How do we want to go about this? How do we want to go about this? Let's start simple. And let's throw in a spike. how are things treating you, Jordan? I saw your, is it like a seminar or a course that you're running or something? I briefly saw something about that, which looked very, very cool. And I didn't know much more about it than that. I briefly glanced at it, but I was very happy to see it anyway, because I only presume it means good things, yeah? Was this your idea, or did like someone kind of bring it to you and was like, yo, this is the thing you should do? Ah, fucking sold out in 3 hours. God, man. You'll be running Wembley before you know it. Yeah, no, it's, and hey, if people want to pay you to partake with that wisdom, then fucking go for it. That's awesome. Alright, we don't need the tapes there for the moment. Alright, let's just get you over here. Out of the way. Alright, I'll clean you up a little bit. Oh, and I need to fucking config the level, right? Okay. Yep. Nice. All good there. Yep, 3 in there. Level... Wait, hang on, what have I called this? Level 112. Come on, Mark, you can do better than that. Ah, did it wrong. Fuck's sake. There we go. Numbers. That's my config. There we go. Right, you should be working now. So let's just give it a check. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about when I have individual blocks so close. I feel like the jumping... I need to have a think about that. Because it's just like the way the camera is. Maybe this idea for a level isn't going to work as well as I'd hoped for. Maybe I need to go play some Cooler World and see how that handles it. Okay. But I guess, if nothing else, maybe I can build out the level and then kind of look at the camera. Because I guess what this does is it kind of brings a load of problems to me in one go. And then I can kind of from there figure out, like, what's the best way to handle all of them at once instead of kind of piecemeal dealing with one issue after another. So, the way that it works in like a stand, like if I just go to a normal level, right, in the way that it is currently. What is one? Yeah, it should be fine. So currently, the way it works is there's a camera behind the ball, and obviously, if the camera clips into a block, it just makes it disappear. It makes the mesh disappear. The block still exists, but the mesh disappears. And it's not absolutely perfect because obviously you can see there's that little bit of the mesh that can appear before it disappears. But for the most part, it kind of works fine. And, you know, still looking in ways that we can kind of clean that up. But I think the issue is that when you've got like a bunch of blocks together individually, it, I don't know, doesn't look as good as it could do. But the camera is still like kind of not in the embryonic stages, but the camera is like a, hey, this kind of works at the moment, we'll come back to it and really kind of look at how we can clean this up. So it's not a disaster for the moment. How does it look? Yeah, so you can kind of see there the block is above, which I guess you kind of need to be able to see the block above, because you might want to think to yourself, hey, I can gravity switch there. But it's all food for thought. Possibly. It is something, because one of the things we got to think about is we're going to have the ability that you can have the camera look up and look down. And when you've got the camera looking up, because you obviously want to see if there's a block above you that you can gravity switch to, the camera's going to come down and obviously go into the block. And if you're like below the block, that could be an issue. But you know what, actually, transparency, that's not a bad shout. It's not a bad shout at all. Make a note of that. Fine, Jordan, I guess you can get a game design credit. For fuck's sake. I knew it's all you wanted. Alright, tell you what. I'm going to make a note of that right now. Alright, my programmer has been duly noted on that. Yeah, that like so. We want to have the camera a little bit further away in the way that cooler, because obviously, yeah, like the Cooler World camera is very, very close to the ball. But we wanted it to be a little bit further away just so you can see a little bit more of the world. But yeah, because like before the camera was way too far away, and then it was becoming a real big issue. So we did sort of, I'd say about 60-70% solve the issue. But I didn't want it to be like a kind of one-to-one replica of the way that like the camera and the ball look in the way that Cooler World is, you know? Exactly, yeah. Just the issue with that, because the one thing obviously that is different is the fact that we have the gravity switch, and I need to see, I need to kind of check maybe some of the later levels of Cooler World to see what happens if there are instances where you have like two kind of columns going against each other, and then there's a space in between where the ball is. And it's probably the same thing again where the camera's so close to the ball that it's not really an issue. But maybe the kind of translucent transparency approach will kind of fix any issues or kind of qualms I have about that. We'll see. We'll see. What do I want to do with this level? So my general idea, what I want to do with this level is I want to just have loads and loads of kind of cubes in the space with kind of spikes kind of coming around. But how to make the flow for that level? I need to be quicker on that. Or maybe I'll just go around. Whoa, okay. Alright, yeah, that block hasn't been generated properly yet. Jesus. Alright, fine. Fine. Oh man, yeah, I don't tend to listen to, like, I typically sometimes have a podcast on in the background when I'm working, but I kind of was like thinking about, you know, when I would start doing these streams, because obviously I still do the Monday stream, which is just playing a game, and I have the background music of the game for that, but I was like, what do I want to do with the sort of development streams? Because I figured there'd be large portions of the stream where I'm not talking at all because I'm just focused on the level. And because of the kind of like the vaporwave nature of it, there are elements of vaporwave music that I think are suitable, but I think some of it is also a little bit too fucking hectic and a bit too upbeat for what we need right now. And plus it's dark and grey outside and you just want kind of chill music and that kind of stuff. I'm all about balance here. Alright, you can jump down for there. I'm just going to move this up slightly so people can see new followers as well. Or new subscribers, should I say. Oh, God, this is annoying. This is the first time where I've had like a specific idea of what I want to do with a level, but I'm just not sure about like the best way to approach it. And sometimes because actually for quite a few levels the way that I've approached them is I've just started throwing blocks and kind of seeing what comes of it, and that's worked out for quite a few levels. But for this one it's more, it's like when I would try and write a song where I had a specific kind of idea of what I wanted the song to be and sound like, but then I'd start putting chords together and just nothing was kind of going the way that I intended. So maybe I just need to stop dilly-dallying around and just go for it and make some shit. Or I could break the game. Could do that as well. Yeah, I did not want to make a build there. Plus, who doesn't love non-copyright lo-fi beats? Alright, we'll leave you there for the moment. Might change my mind on you. Okay, so I think we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Okay. Do I just do 22 by 22 by 22? Yeah, I guess I could just try that, see what it looks like. Shit. 16, 20. Cool. Cool. You made a big square. Now what are you going to do with it, Mark? I feel like that's way too big. That's... Like, I get it. You want a big square and then a playground in the middle, but... I feel like 22 by 22 is maybe a little bit too ambitious. Let's whittle this down a little bit. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No worries, JW. Do what they do. Enjoy. Don't let the big corporations get you down. Alright, that seems a little bit more reasonable. But still the question is, what the fuck do I want to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, there's my first lines. I'm not going to be directly in the middle. think should be good now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 6, 7. Okay, cool. All right. So we're slap bang in the middle. The level loads up, and boom, we see just a bunch of blocks. Now, obviously, the first thing is we need to be able to jump onto the first block, which we can do from there, so that's good. And let's also have it that immediately you can see spikes on the side here, which lets the player know, hey, there are going to be spikes in this level that are going to be attached to these blocks, so you need to be wary of that. Wait, is my fuck's sake, mine is over there. Oh, I don't even need to. Well, no, might as well move it anyway. So how does this look when we load up the level? Alright, we'll fix the camera. That'll be the first thing we do. So you can see we've got a big playing field. You can see so straight away, boom. How do we deal with that? Cool. Alright, so far so good. Let's get the camera where we want it. It's definitely not over there, Jesus. I think that should be the middle point. Yeah, cool. All right. Where is the freaking? I know I have a thing on the camera in terms of how far away. All right. Let's say 30. where is the ability to extend the camera? Because it's just not far enough. It's just not far enough. Don't need player config, don't need countdown, don't need time limit. Preview camera, there we go. I knew it was there somewhere. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Though it might be too far away, but at least you can whittle it down from there. Yeah, that's much better in terms of letting you see the whole thing. I'll bring that down to 25 and that should be good. Cool. So I should probably go and do that on this level as well, yeah. Huh. What did I do to level 11 there? 11, I never disabled you. How dare you? Hello, Maria. How are you? It's going pretty well. I've built one level. I'm currently working on another one. I'm just rejigging my camera. It's a long boy, this one. Definitely a long boy. But yeah, that one was done in the first section, and we're now working on... Oh, but there's going to be even longer levels. I think I'd be shooting my shot too early if I called that one the long boy. But then I guess I could just call the next one even longer boy, so, you know, there's options. There's always options. But what do I do? What do I do with this level? I'm so unsure. I'm so unsure. Right, you jump there, you come around here, you look that way, you jump down here. And we'll put a spike on there just to kind of spice things up. So far, so good. Well, you didn't generate at all, did you? Oh, I guess we just float around in space for a bit. Well, such is the joys of copyright-free, because I know words, music. But yeah, you need to kind of bring it down, bring the mood down. Enjoy the development, don't just put on the loudest thing you've got. Sometimes you've got to keep it low. But then sometimes I've just got to annoy you. So, yeah, there's a balance. Alright, why didn't you generate, you little fucker? Yes, as in you. Actually, no, I'm going to put you underneath. Get Play's head spinning. Right, jump, bounce, boom, down. I guess technically you could jump from that way as well, but then you'd hit that and then fall over there. I guess you could also... you could also gravity switch, come up there and do it that way. Yeah, let's make you a permanent spike. I can see this level taking some time to come together. I think we're going to have a lot of trial and error on this one. But the ball still doesn't act the way it's meant to. I can't get it to drop down, so I can't really properly test that out. Bah, 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 bah. Okay. I need to make a note of that. note that's been made. Oh yeah, I guess I'd never considered it like ASMR game development. Probably a thing to someone somewhere. I totally should do that. Oh, can I do that now? I can only enter up to 10. Alright, let's... Yeah, don't need the casual tag. Alright. Alright. We are officially in ASMR mode. Where was I? Okay, so I can't really test this level as intended because of the mechanic with the way the ball jumps, so I'm gonna leave that for now. Actually, I know what I need to do. God, where's my spreadsheet for this? But does this mean I need to now whisper for the duration of the stream? Where did I put that sheet? Mailing list. Not mailing list. I have a Google Sheet where I'm keeping all of my levels, keeping track of them. I don't know where I put it. Axyz level list. There we are. Cool. Okay, that is. Just to say, by the way, again, if anyone is watching the VOD of this, and if you want to support me, you can see down in the bottom left there, I have a Ko-fi link. You are welcome to, you know, €1 or €2 is very well. Any generosity is very much appreciated. So thank you to the €3 that I just received into my PayPal account. It's very kind. Thank you very much. I'm not quite at the point where I'll do like personal thank you videos in an ASMR format, but hey, if I get desperate, whatever brings the cash in, you know? Unfortunately, there's not a lot of typing that I have to do when it comes to making a game. Especially when I don't want you looking at what I'm actually typing as well. Maybe if I ever decide to write a novel one day, maybe that's the format I should do it in. Just get some kind of pretty visuals and then you can just listen to me type away. Alright, that's all my world to put in. So, I mean, you're not even going to be level 12 though, that's the issue. I guess I can put you there for the moment, just so I know. I just had the weirdest sense of deja vu, like I'd already done this before. Did I give you a name? I don't remember. I am not calling any of my levels Trudy. Nice to see you. There we go. Yep. Ooh, hang on. What is wrong with my level 51? Did I not config you? 51. Ah, you're not enabled, that's why. Okay. Also, you're not 41, are you? You're not 51, you're 41. Because that is how numbers work. I haven't put a coin in this lobby yet, have I? No, let's do that now. Where shall we put a coin? I think one on the underside there should work. Yep. I might see if I can task Jamie with coming on with a better coin than what I currently have. No, you're spinning the wrong way. Ah, right, yeah. Well, I fucked that one up. Let's try that again. Cool. Alright, well, tell you what, that's some pretty good stuff I've got done there. Got a whole level done, tweaked a few things, rejigged my level design sheet, and added a task. So, all in all, that's a good couple of hours work. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to step away from the screen for a bit. If you are watching the VOD, please follow the game. You can follow it online at Space Lion Stew, STU, on Twitter, and space.lion.studios on Instagram. You can follow me personally on Twitter at Lithium Project. You can find links through there, and you can give me a shout, give me a DM. Yeah, that's it for now. So I'll be back on Monday playing some Donkey Kong, and then I'll be back next Thursday for another. Thank you, Maria. Greatly appreciated. But all the stuff, all the links and everything will be in the VOD for this on YouTube as well. So you can find all the links there. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for spending some time with me, and I'll see you next week. So until then, peace.